Hello there everybody, my name is Chris9758 and it's a wonderful raining evening here. Yep. And today I'm going to get started on farm because we have 22 melons left and melons aren't exactly a great source of food. I've also improved upon this area here. We've got the insulation and then scaffolding and panels with caution tape. These are the technical blocks, which are made by taking a chisel to the scaffold block, which is made by 4 iron and 5 stone, which gives us all this. It's kind of a cheap building material, and it looks okay. Thanks, chisel. Got a fair bit of stuff in here, and we're still processing a bunch of the ores into ingots, which will take a little bit of time. But I want to get started on a farm, an MFR farm, so we're going to need a harvester and a planter. But before we get there, we're going to need a good source of plastic. Not that plastic, this plastic, which comes from rubber trees. So I'm going to go grab some rubber trees from over there, or the outside world. Alright, so we have collected about 60 rubbers. I'm going to need to turn those into plastic sheets in the cookery whenever it gets finished. Because we certainly have a lot to process. Alright, and I built a aqueous accumulator and upgraded that tank to hardened, so water. We could do something with that. So while that's going, I should probably figure out where I'm going to put this thing, which actually right here doesn't seem like a bad spot. Yep. Right here. Right? Yeah, I need an access way out of here, so... There we go. Where did I dig up at? I'll find it. Over here. Ah. I wanted it over here. build it right there in that little spot. Alright then, so we have the layout for where the farm's going to be already set up. By now the rubber should be turned into plastic already. Should be. There we go. Now then, for the harvester we're going to need a machine factory block, which will take a wee bit of plastic. We'll just keep that much on us for now. We have a stone. Might as well have a couple spares. We're going to need 2 shears and a golden axe, which should be possible. Hopefully. I do say hopefully. Golden axe, pair of shears. Go one harvester. The other thing we're going to need is a planter, which is going to take some piston. Well, we have the piston, we don't have the clay. And we should have the clay somewhere. Clay, and then the pistons somewhere. There it is. Gosh, my inventory. We're also going to need a way to power this. And I was thinking, let's use mechanism and put in a wind turbine, which is right here. Problem is, that requires these wonderful energy tablets and enriched alloys, which we need a metallurgic infuser. We don't have one, but we'll make one. And I do believe it is right here. Not here. Metallurgic infuser. It's going to take a pair of furnaces and all that magical stuff. That's while we wait for our thing to cook up, which is already done. We'll grab a pair of furnaces. We'll grab 6 of them. Because why not? There we go. 8 furnaces. And then was iron, redstone, and osmosium. Osmosium hasn't been processed yet, so we're just going to have to put that ahead for now. Get one. Just slap it right here. And then we had power cables back there. I'm gonna have to grab those, but for now, let's just put 16 of you, and then 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. There's a lot of running back and forth. Power cable. We need to get an AE network or some sort of storage network up and running really soon, because... Yep. So we have this going. We're going to set it to where we automatically eject on the right side. I think that was it. No, it was blue. That means we have our alloys right there. Ooh, haven't run into much gold ore. I'm gonna need some. So we have that. Now let's see then. Windmill. Wind turbine is going to need gold. I don't have gold. I have a singular gold, which means I have to go mining. Hooray. So I guess we'll cut this part out. I'll be back with the necessary materials. Oh wait, no, I'll just make this thing real quick. The thing, that, and the plastic sheets. I put them somewhere, so let's just get the harvester and the planter. Now we're off to grab some gold. And I missed the ladder. Beautiful. Just beautiful. Alright then, we have the gold now. After a fair bit of mining and running into a lot of fool's gold. Like, seriously, there's an absurd amount of fool's gold down there. Let's see then, wind turbine. We're going to need a pair of these. 1 and 2. These, which is an osmosium and a redstone. Okay. Here's our osmosium. And a redstone. Might as well make half a stack of this stuff, because why not? And we're going to need 3. Good. We have that. And now we have our thing that doesn't want to stack. Turbine. So we have a source of power. We have the 2 machines already built, which I stored them somewhere. Now we need to get all the logistics for the items done. there's the two machines. There they are. There's all my plastic too. That'd be a real pain in the butt if I lost those. Now then, we need to get power from point A to point B and items from point A to point B. So, how about those conduits? From Ender IO. Problem is, for the atom conduits, I'm gonna need some pulsating iron nuggets, which require ender pearls. We don't have ender pearls. I haven't seen a single enderman. But hopefully there's a recipe for these, which we're gonna need a little glowstone to get some ender pearls. Okay. It's a nice recipe you have there. Very nice recipe. Look, a slime ball. Which is like lime dye and clay. We can get that very easily. But we're going to need to take a trip to the Nether. So let's slap a diamond on this. And get going with that. Once again, another skip through time thing, whatever. Let's get going with that. Let's store these in here first. I don't want to lose them. Yep. And we're gonna need a bucket somewhere. And it was at this very moment that my mic decided to spew just static. All kinds of static. And it was terrible. So I had to cut the audio out. And then sped up the thing, because... yeah. Let's see then. We're looking... well, we're just putting away this stuff from the mining trip for getting the obsidian. We're gonna go put up the obsidian into a nether portal frame, which at the time I wasn't exactly sure if it would light or not. Which I mess up because I'm trying to cut corners, so we take out that piece right there. And then, yep, we go over here, we get our flint, so we can have a flint and steel for our nether portal. Then it was time to get a steel crossbow because we're going to the nether. There are ghasts everywhere. Unless I'm there, in which case there are no ghasts at all. I began to try to make the steel crossbow, so we get our X, all the large cross binding, the crossbow body, and the other stuff for that. Small problem, the steel that we're using doesn't work, or is not recognized by the mod, so we just have to pulverize it, but we'll come to that in a bit. Let's see then, what else? I think we're coming to the end of this, so... yep. There we go. And... yep, I should probably stop this recording. For the steel to cook, we're also going to need a bolt. Which, if I remember correctly, that's a stick. Yep, bolt cores. And then we're going to need a fletching, which, if I do recall correctly, oh yeah, there's my bowstring that I made on accident. If I do recall correctly, fletchings are made from feathers. We don't have feathers. But I think I do know where we have chickens. And where there's chickens, there's feathers and meat, and we need both of those, because... yeah. I really need a better way to get back here. Alright, so we have a little bit of food now. More melons and some meats of beef and raw chicken variety. I can't climb tonight. I cannot. Alright, so we're going to need a nice little eggs. Eggs. Going to take our feather. There is a fletching. There it is. Take our feather. Make a fletching. Our X. Now let's get the body. I hear a zombie. Hey there, buddy. Looks like you got stuck on a head. No, you didn't. Get out of my house. Or my brains now. Of course, I didn't put enough steel in there. How many materials does this thing take again? 5. Damn. That's a lot of materials. Did not account for that. Now we gotta wait for this to melt down. Then we're good. So let's clean up the inventory again. Running out of storage space, as usual. Chicken. Got food. Chicken. Yep, that'll be good. Oh, come on. Arch, which we better have enough material for. Damn, crossbows are a bit expensive. Now we make the bolt. I'm waiting. There we go. Okay, so steel bolt. We've got the bolt and the feather. We have a break chance of 10%, weight 9, ammo 98, and 2 modifiers. Tinkerer, thanks for the achievement. We've got our C, our X, that thing, and then our string. Steel crossbow. Let's load her up. Load her up. That's a terrible draw time. Yep, I'll load it up. No longer will we be needing a bow. And you know what? I think now's a good time to wrap up, because I've been recording for 30 minutes. So I'm gonna go take a hop in another, grab some glowstone and another quartz. I'm gonna try and see if I can get the drawback time on this to be a lot better, because yeah, what was it again? 5.6 seconds. Yeah, I'm not going to kill anything at 5.6 seconds. Even though, then again, it is at 16 damage per bolt. I'm going to moss this up as I always do. These bolts do... I don't know how much damage these bolts do. Not a single clue. 2 hearts. Weight of 9. Yep. So thank you guys for watching. This has been episode 4. And goodbye. Oh good, that does work.